Hello?
Oh, my mic was just off. Oh, still gotta finish story. What? So you go. Oh, sure. Is it an online game? I'll send you an invite. Okay. Players invite. Why can't I? Fine, I'll just exit out real quick and change the settings because I don't like it. I'll just set it to an online game. You know, you can just do that. Yeah, and if you could help me out just a bit, there's like 2 villages that are just in here that if you could just help me level, that would be beneficial. Yeah, there's also a stronghold, which I turned on randomly generated structures, and I turned on strongholds just for fun. They're still there, but they don't have anything to be underground, so all the parts of the stronghold just spawned above ground. So there's like the end portal room, but there's like 2 libraries. Online game. Okay, it's online. You should be able to join it now. Still working on Starry Night here. Didn't get anything done since last time I was working on it. So I didn't stream yesterday. I just wasn't feeling it. But yeah. Invite friends. Open hurdles. Confirm. Okay. Did you spawn on the American? Did you spawn on the American flag? I think that's what it sounds. I know, because since I'm doing the final canvas instead of the ideal canvas, before apparently people just put like random stuff in there and it just didn't get fixed. So it looks wrong, but it's actually right, which that's irritating. But I was going to do the final canvas instead of the ideal canvas because the final canvas is just technically more ideal, and it's really what it should have looked like. But which that is annoying though, because there was one part that had a decent amount of logos and stuff over there that just got hit. I haven't done it yet, but then it just got hit by a random black spot. So all that stuff that was there is just gone. There was a Houston Oilers logo, a 21 Pilots logo. So it's just like, dang it, why did people have to mess it up? Because it was there until like 3 hours before the canvas got taken down. But oh, also, if you head up to the top right corner, there's a map of just the whole thing. And then you can also, here, you know, I'll just finish this little part that I'm working on, and then I'll go meet you and give you the tour. Yeah, there's 2 of them, so is it kind of decimated? Yeah, I tried to just blow them up with TNT, which I thought was a good idea, but turns out that just creates a really big hole in the ground and doesn't really do that much to the village. So that was a pretty good idea. The Nether portal, where over at the stronghold. Yeah, I opened up the end. Which I just went through and killed the Ender Dragon, just for fun, but... So, and I officially determined that you get 62 levels from completely killing the Ender Dragon. Those polar bears despawn. I forgot that they added polar bears to Minecraft, so when Jackson was telling me about, Oh, polar bears. Let's get some polar bears. I was just like, yeah, sure. And then I was looking at spawn eggs. Oh wait, polar bears are an actual thing. Well then. That's actually the Slovenian flag. Slovenia, but it's Slovenian. But yeah. Attempting to reestablish, yeah, that thing's enormous. That was the first thing I did, was that. Dang it. And I just realized I put this all in the wrong spot. Alright, I'm gonna go head over there and take you on the tour. So are you still just over by the maps? I'll just make my way over there. If I get really high, I can just fly over there with the Elytra faster than I can fly this way. That's actually a good idea. I didn't think about that. There's the Super Bowl scoreboard. Yeah, I just turned that on, so if anybody else joined, I would turn that on. Yeah, because if I want to get random people, okay, well, here's the please wait, connection lost, attempting reestablish. There is the Super Bowl scoreboard with a random villager on it. What's this villager offering for a trade here? 1 emerald for 21 white wool and shears for 3 emeralds. I guess the shears is a good trade, but yeah, because what? Yeah, because it's kind of weird how killing a sheep gives you most of the time less wool than actually shearing a sheep. Over here is my Lucio art piece, because the subreddit Lucio mains did a drawing Lucio. Where'd you go? Yeah. There's also a Pixel Farah, which I haven't done yet, but I have the entire... Yeah, those are the only ones that I think made it onto the canvas. I have the entire 2 right-hand columns, so this is like 2,000 pixels right here, which green lattice, which is right here, is going to be really annoying. Just head down the enormous line of pixels. Yeah, there you go. It's weird to see other people flying. Like, it's not weird to see yourself flying, but you would see other people like, wow, we're actually going really fast. But green lattice right here is going to be annoying. Basically, it's an enormous thing. It's just black, but filled with individual like green squares. So it's just a lattice filled with this black and green. So it looks cool, but it's just really annoying because you have to switch colors. Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, it's not that great. Which, here, I think I'll turn on build and destroy blocks for you here. Can build and mine, can use burn flickers, can open containers. well now you can open chests. Okay, well there's that. I can do stuff. Don't break anything, except for villages. We're fine to break villages. If you break dirt, it's okay. Just try to replace it. But, and yeah, and then I have the entire bottom row of the canvas here, which takes us over to Starry Night and the little FNAF. You'll see the Splatoon squid. No, I'm not a weeaboo. That was just jutting in there, so I figured I would take care of it. There's Starry Night, which I'm still working on. It's just being annoying. Yeah. And then what else? Over here, they put all the Reddit 95 Windows 95 start menu, like with their custom logos and stuff. But here we have the Windows 95 start button. This thing was really cool to make. I like this. Yeah, and then there's a little section devoted to Calvin and Hobbes, which I finished. This area right here is just all a bunch of college stuff. So I did the University of Tennessee logo just randomly because I was bored. There's the Big Ten logo with the one random stupid red pixel in the middle of it. What? Oh. What? I must have forgot to place a white one here. There's a white one right there. I got the Portal Companion Cube, as you can see, right there. I got over here, I got the Radiohead, had a little section devoted to them. So they had the In Rainbows album cover, like, logo. That's actually a pretty solid album. Then I got the Weed Pineapple right over here by the American flag. That one's good. Yeah, that's about it. Everything else is just kind of small stuff, but that's all I've got done. So I think in total that's about 5% of the canvas. The American flag I think is the biggest thing I've finished. Starry Night once it. Yeah, also if you could just create a solid dirt layer, also just along with the dirt, that would help too. So thank you for that, and you could also do that to Stronghold too, don't really mind. But I think I might recruit you to actually help make some stuff. I just need to figure out what. I think the blue corner is probably a good idea. But yeah, but the problem is there's a bunch of random pixels in it because people a lot of people didn't like it. So there's a lot of random stuff in it. So I kind of need to take care of that. But I thought Keemstar had his, I don't know. I haven't said, at one point people started a drawing of Keemstar, but it got overtaken by, I think, the Indian flag. So, I don't know. But tell me a pop culture reference and I can definitely tell you that it's somewhere. Oh, PewDiePie. Oh wait, no, there's a little icon of his face. Yeah, he's somewhere. Yeah, we got Morty from Rick and Morty. No, we got Rick. No, we have Rick. Wait. Rick is the scientist guy, right? I haven't seen that show in forever. Yeah, so yeah, there's Rick. He's got green whatever coming out of his mouth. I think he puked. 4chan tried to start the Kekistan flag, and then it got, like, intermixed with the LGBT flag. So now it's, like, half and half, which is really funny. What else? Do you want to use it? Because I can turn it on. I turned it on. Be careful using it if it's close to something. Be careful with TNT then. Like, close to some actual stuff. If it's not, then not a problem. Okay. There's no point in having him alive, so you're fine. Okay. About halfway through making it, fortunately I was pretty early into making Starry Night before I realized this, but I realized that most of the stuff that is actually light gray, not white, and I put all white down, so that was annoying, having to replace all of that. But that wasn't that much, I guess it wasn't terrible, but it was still really annoying. Oh, by the way, I'll turn on fire spreads, because I don't think that's on. Yeah, I know, I just turned it on. Now we're cooking with fire. Yeah, just be really careful, because pretty much the whole canvas is made of wool, so... Which one of the villages isn't really by anything, but the one that's closer to the maps, you want to be careful because that's right by the Super Bowl scoreboard. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because that'll be annoying to... Who doesn't love bonfires? Okay. Well, you're not wrong. You're just very politically incorrect. Well, realtor came by our house today, so. Yeah, I forgot what it was. What was the estimate again? I think... Yeah, that's what... I think... I forgot exactly what it was. I remember I was looking on Zillow the other day at our own house. It's not up there yet, but I remember seeing what this estimate was. I think it was something really close. Yeah, she get... Did I tell you about how on my second stream, my buddy Micah was commenting on it, and he's just like, hey dude, I'm just like, yeah, Micah Matheny, he's turning into the stream, he lives in Marion, Iowa, his parents are Dale and Raven Matheny. I'm telling you all this so he gets murdered tomorrow. He was pretty ticked off at me for that one. I was just like, Micah, did you get murdered? He's like, no. Yeah, then you're okay. Which, I think I actually severely injured my nose on his head last night. I think I might have... I don't know what I did. I don't think I broke it, but I really hurt it. Because I was doing the awesome trick where you jump up and put your shirt over somebody's head. And when I jumped up, I actually smashed my nose on his head. So... Yeah, the estimate they gave us, I think it's in the 130,000s, somewhere in there. I think it's upper, but. Yeah, because we actually have a larger property, but because for whatever reason our fence goes 6 feet behind us, so the neighbor's yard behind us is 6 feet smaller but in ours it's like 6 feet bigger than all the neighbors, which doesn't really make sense, but it just is. So I was like, what? That's weird. Anyway, I said we shouldn't have a problem selling our house because I think at least one house on our street, 75% of the time has been being able to sell. Like a ton of people are just moving in it. I remember last year, both people, the family right next to us, it was an elderly couple. The woman died, I think, about 3 years ago, and the husband and the elderly guy died a few years, like pretty close to that, when she passed away. But so their house, and then the house down from them, it was just a guy. He died in a car accident, and then the house right next to us, the guy moved out after living it I don't even think he lived in it. Like, it was just a vacant house. And I think it was his winter home. Because he lived, I think, in, like, Canada or something. But that was just his winter house. Yeah, I don't know what. But we never saw that guy until he started doing work on his home right before he moved out. But, yeah, so the lady next to us moved in. I remember on Halloween, she bought like 8 bags of candy, and nobody trick-or-treats on our street. Nobody does it. So we come by, she's just like, well, you guys can have all this candy. Tell your friends to come by. We need to get some trick-or-treaters on. Because everybody that lives in my neighborhood is super old, and the young people have just started moving in. But... But, yeah, so then there was that. And then the guy next to us moved in, and he looked like he was part of a biker gang for a little bit. Like, he shaved his head, he got a really big beard growing out. Since then, he looks about normal, but he really looked like, and he also mows his lawn like once a month, so his grass is always about 6 inches tall. But, yeah. Which he's definitely the nicest neighbor, I think, I've ever really had. Because I just never seen the neighbor next to us. Yeah, she is out in her garden here and there, but other than that, I really never see her. But... So I went to First Assembly last night just because my mom and dad were bringing Judah around so they could just show him off and then talk to people. So I just decided I would show up, and I was hearing about so I think my dad last Wednesday was like a month ago, but I just showed up and I kept hearing so literally the leaders came, but besides that, nobody came. I think it was something like there were 6 high school guys, 3 high school girls, and then like 10 middle schoolers, and that was all that was there. Like the lowest there's been, and I think forever, but nobody showed up. Yeah, just Wednesday night service. I'm just like, dang. Because that week, I noticed there were definitely some people missing, but they said it was like 3 times more than what was there the first 2 weeks after my dad left. And also, it's the weirdest thing now. I remember showing up, I haven't been in 3 weeks, and all of a sudden everything has changed. We're getting our hands marked as we walk in, 0 explanation to that. I know that ticks some people off. And worship is like 2 songs, and then they do worship mostly at the end now. And then they do announcements, and it's all weird, and apparently there's a 2-minute random time where we do small groups, like in the middle, and then you just sit there for like 80 minutes straight, can't even go to the gym after service. It's weird. I think I heard the reason for it is because it's absolute chaos, so that when the new guy comes in, he can just make it whatever he wants, because it's already chaos. I'm like, I guess that makes sense, but I feel like you're doing that in the wrong way. Because if you weren't already struggling with attendance enough, all this weird stuff is going to kind of kick people out. But yeah, because I remember it was all. But we basically got a pretty good system going. It was just random. We didn't even do anything. It was just like you come in, hey, if you sign in, you get a piece of candy. Oh, hey, that's sick. So it was just super lax, which was really nice. Because I remember the only time a change was put in that people really got ticked off about is it was like during. I think it was like Thanksgiving a couple years ago, since we would split up into guys and girls, so guys would talk about guy-related stuff and girls would talk about girl-related stuff, which, it's funny, because the guys were totally fine with that, but it really ticked the girls off. Like, they were not feeling it. So, how many weeks are we going to be doing this? Just 2 weeks of doing this. Okay, well, see you in 2 weeks then. Okay. The girls were not feeling that one, I remember, but... Also, anytime my dad or Chad, the middle school pastors, ever tried to talk about sex, oh, geez Louise, does that turn into a problem? Because I remember once... Okay, just FYI to you guys, I'm actually on stream. My friend Zach, who I'm playing with, doesn't know that. So I'm actually on stream, RN. So just, So yeah, that's just an FYI. You can't hear him. He has privacy stuff turned on, so that's why you can't hear him. I'm on stream. Yes, I know I'm on stream. Just yeah, I just don't have some stuff on. So that's just an FYI to you guys. So thanks for tuning into the stream. Hope you enjoy my quality content that I post. Be sure to turn on. So thank you to the Derpy Trident who was tuning in. He's pretty great. So thank you for that. So it's going to be a while before you get to this point in the stream, but thanks for tuning in. Hey, he's returned.